Windeck Castle, also a Old Windeck Castle, is a ruined Black Forest spur castle which stands on a 378-meter high spur in the Bühl district of Kappelwindeck, in the county of Rastatt in the German state of Baden-Württemberg. History: the castle was built around 1200 by the lords of Windeck. The family, probably of Franconian origin and based in the Ortenau, owned wealthy allodial estates and held numerous fiefs from various liege lords, such as the Empire, the Prince-Bishopric of Strasbourg, the Counts of Eberstein as well as the Vote of Schwarzenberg as an afterlehen of the Burgraves of Nuremberg. The first documentary evidence dates to 1212 when a certain Melchior von Windeck comes to light, and, in 1248, the lords of Windeck are mentioned in a document at Schwarzenberg as ministeriales of the Bishop of Strasbourg. The castle itself, however, is first mentioned in 1335. It became a jointly managed castle at Gannenberg very early on as a result of divisions of inheritance. In the early 13th century, the new Windeck Castle was built by a branch of the family near Lauf within sight of Old Windeck. During the course of the 13th and 14th centuries, the lords of Windeck came into conflict many times with neighboring territorial lords, the city of Strasbourg and the Counts of Württemberg, in alliance with the Martins of Vogel during the so-called Schlager Wars, during which the castle was besieged, but never captured and so remained largely undamaged. In the late 14th century, however, it was stricken by a devastating fire. Stables and domestic buildings were razed, and the valuable archives, the basis of numerous legal titles, were destroyed. Reinhard von Windeck had the affected buildings rebuilt. In 1466, the last heir of Old Windeck, Anna, only child of Burkhard von Windeck, married and of the castle went to the family of her husband, Baron Berthold Ivy of New Windeck. His descendants occupied the castle until the 16th century, but from 1561 it was used as a quarry for other buildings in Bühl, such as the Kappelwindeck church. Its owner thus moved into the more modern Schlosshof in Bühl. The last heir, Jacob von Windeck, was on the return journey of his Junkerfahrt, which had taken him through France, Spain and Italy to Palestine, when he was taken seriously ill and died in Venice in 1592. The fief was returned to the Empire. The remaining allies went in equal portions to his two sisters, Old Windeck to Ursula and New Windeck to Elizabeth. Description: all that remains of the castle today is a Burgfried, a tower and parts of the curtain wall. They may be visited in good weather. The castle probably consisted of an outer and an inner ward that each had its own Burgfried and palace. The smaller, northern Burgfried, with a ground plan measuring 8.5 meters square, guarded the castle gate and the downhill side of the site. The surviving southern Burgfried, 27.6 meters high, has a floor area of 9.6 by 9.8 meters. Its lower floor was probably used as a dungeon or storeroom. In case of war, its thick walls made it a strong refuge for the castle's residents. On the first and second floors of the attached palace were probably reception rooms such as the Great Hall. At the foot of the castle ruins of the hotel and restaurant, Burg Windeck, and the Ferdistal snack bar.